Hello, this is Tacto Fami, and I will be doing a deck profile of my new Emilia deck. The new set just came out, the Volume 2 in Japanese, and and you can watch that video of my opening on my channel. Just uploaded. Let's get started. All right, so we start off with three of the new common. When this gets, if there's two or more other weapon or magic, you may draw one and ditch one. Also, when this gets placed down, you can pay two to search. I find this very useful, even during end game when I need to look for a climax. Since I already have two on the field most of the time, I just drop it, draw one, and then ditch one for digging through to find a climax. Also, the pay two, I find it actually useful, even though I use a lot of stock. This helps me get closer to my to either pay off a climax in my stock, or gets me closer to paying off a climax in stock. Really, this deck doesn't really use that much stock until like the end game, so. And then I run old school recruiter. So first skill, place down, top check, add the hand, then ditch one of its character. And the recruiter skill, when it attacks, mill the top of your deck. If it's a level 0, add it to field. And then I run 4 Munching Pucks. This is the Ricky of the deck now. When this gets placed down, you may pay 1, clock yourself from the top of your deck, and then search for Emilia. Yes, Emilia. So, unlike other normal Rickies where you have to search for level 1 all over, this one lets you search just for the Emilia name. Very useful skill. Also, it has the alarm. They add a few alarms to this deck. Skills. Alarm making comeback. And if there is, I think there's 2 or more. Oh no, 3 or more element characters. So Emilia and Puck, it's usually element characters. At the beginning of your climax phase, you can give character 2k. All right, and then we go to 4 Emilia early cost 0 summoners, pretty much. All right, so off turn 500 global, and then brainstorm, pay 1, tap itself. If it hits, summon a cost 0 or lower to field. I like this brainstorm because if you get a climax in your let me see, your few first turns, and you can summon level 1, you can get your advantage engine very early with this, and I pretty much like it. I pretty much. And then I run 4 Teacher Emilia. So this is a global 500 to magic and weapon. When you check a book, you may draw and ditch one. So this once you check a book, you draw one from the climax, and then this skill procs. Then you can draw one and ditch one. I like this card because this is actually a 8-book deck. Books most of the time, it's a lot of the time, will draw into another climax once you check a climax. So this lets me dig one more card deeper if that happens, and to ditch one from hand if I have too many books in my hands. This actually is really useful if you're running eight books. And So run 4 of that. And then after that, I run 4 of the for the pucks. So we start level 1. I for 1 old school pucks. If they're Emilia on the field, it gains 2/5 power. When it gets reverse, goes to the bottom of the deck. Not much. He's just a giant beater. A level 3 target just gets summoned. So that's why he's in this deck. Then I run 4 of the Emilia Climax, level 1 Climax combo. Climax combo, when it attacks, check top 4, add 1 to hand, and then it gains 1,000 for the turn. I actually like this combo better than the new combo with the Pants Soulgate. Just because that one needs to reverse in order to get it off. So I decided to run this one. It digs through the deck faster. And I think it's actually a better Climax combo versus the other one. But I honestly don't like the top 4 skill. So it's a win or lose situation on the Climax combo. Either you have to reverse or you have to check top 4. And that Climax combos with the book, of course. Then I run 2 of the new counters. So this is a 1500 counter plus the alarm skill, unless you switch out another card from your deck to your top of your clock. This is for consistency of getting the puck in your clock. This thing right here, the puck. For the level 3 early play, it makes it a little more consistent. If you can't get a puck in hand, sometimes that actually does happen. All right, and then I run 2 the old school Emilia level 3 buffers. 2k in front of if it's a level 3. When this gets placed down, draw 1, ditch 1. And then has a brainstorm skill, pay 1, tap itself. And then when it hits, you can choose a character on your opponent's field and they cannot stand. And then I run the new bombs. Early play bombs. It bottom decks them. And this one, when it gets dropped down, you can choose an Emilia and give it 1,000. And then I run 1 level 2 counter. So this is the anti change counter, anti early play counter. It gains 2/5 power when you actually use it and want to anti change. You choose it. You pay the cost. You pay 1. Discard a card from hand, and then you kill someone on your field, and then you kill a early play from your opponent's field. Basic stuff. All right, so with this one, I run the new healer, uncommon, just drop down heal. When this attacks, you can give 2k power to anyone, even itself. And then I run the Emilia finisher. I run 2 of that. So when she, if there's 3 or more other magic or weapon characters, she gains 1500, and the ability when she reverses the opponent, you may send that to memory. If she reverses, you may pay 2, discard 1 from hand, and then kill something on field, and then it summons the level 1 puck to attack, pretty much. A lot of cost for pretty much another attack. And then I run the early play Emilia. She's from the new set. when she get when if Puck is in the clock, you can play her early from level 2. That's why if you don't get Puck, you can get at least a counter, and you can switch out if he's in the waiting room. And when she gets placed down, check top 3, add 1 to hand, then ditch the rest. Climax combo. She gains 1,000 to the end of your opponent's turn, and also the skill. At the beginning of the attack phase of your opponent, you may choose 2 characters to get -1 soul. So she's kind of like a soul dampener at level 2. Really good skill to hold, like, to delay the game. Dang, 3-0 delays games. And I find that a very good skill. Even so good that I would run 8 books for it. And of course, the climax combo for her, 8 for those books, and then the level 1 climax combo, 4 books. Making 8 books, which I don't really mind this. This is actually it depends on the preference. With this card, it makes it bearable. I still think the combo of book and Soulgate, it would be better. But if you run this, you need to run. You can go without doing. I like this card. When you run 8 books, it just digs into the deck better. If you're drawing into your, if you're running books and you actually check one, you draw into another climax, and then you can draw again, and then ditch the climax from hand, so you're not like piling them up. So to me, this is a good card. You can actually run it without this. It becomes a little more dangerous, but that is fine. And there's also other ways to ditch cards from this deck, so it's not too bad. This deck, it is not a bad deck. I really like it, just because the new level 3 is really helpful on litigating damage and make you last a little bit longer. All right, that is my new Emilia deck. Let me know if I can improve this somehow. This is my first run of it. If you can, please like, comment, and subscribe. Peace. Later.